Hi YouTube. It's Narissa. It's been a while. I know. I was working and I'm using my laptop today, so my words it might not sync up, but I don't feel like using my cell phone or anything like that. Just a small catch up. As I say, I am no longer working. I am at home all the time now, due to some medical problems. So I'll get to do more videos, whether they be witchy videos or cooking videos or whatever I have a hankering to do. I have some that I've recorded and put them on my cell phone, but I'm trying to learn how to edit things on my computer, it's been a task. I'm learning. I have a friend of mine that, I'm going to sit down with and see if he can help me out a little bit. So let me see here. I was going through my arts and crafts room. This is my den. This is the witch's den, I should say. It's where all my arts and crafts things are. It's where I videoed previously, and I was looking. I had been working on some items. I have a friend of mine that I babysat her store. When was it? Not today, which is Saturday, but the Saturday before. And I sat down and I started working on some of my items. In a previous video, I talked about my traveling altar. So I've been working on the little book of shadows that I want to keep inside that backpack to take with me. That way I don't have to take my big, huge book. Let me see my big book. My big book. I don't want to have to take that with me. So, because it's heavy, it's big, and when you got a backpack on your back with who knows what in it, it's a little bit easier. So I've been transferring things into a smaller book. Remember the little book that I got? It's a Llewellyn book. It's called the Luna something or other. But anyhow, I've been working in it, and I just started, so I don't have a lot in it yet, but I'll kind of give you a little flip through. That way you can kind of see what I've done. But it's just perfect. Remember, it fits inside of my little box, my cigar box that I made. It fits right in along with all of the things that are altar pieces for my traveling altar. And inside of it, I had, ooh, the light's a bad thing. You see, I took some paper of owls, which I used inside the box too, and I put it on the inside of the book cover, simply because it had writing on here, and then I had written up here because I thought, oh, I'm going to use this book for a dream book, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to use it, so I covered that up where I had written in ink, and put this, and I just glue things on with that stick, Elmer's glue. It's easier, but I've got a couple of pages done. That is bad. Okay, my blessing, and then I started kind of drawing in it a tree with birds and stuff because I like birds. And my first thing I'm going to put in it is elements. And then, of course, there's blank pages. So I'm working on it. I had printed that off the internet, and I just kind of colored it in, and then I wrote that on there, and then I think I might even make a little tab up here. It says elements or whatever, and then I'm just going to kind of go through, and each one's going to have their own couple of pages or whatever. I haven't quite figured, I just kind of grab the pencil or the paint, and I just kind of go. So that's my traveling book of shadows, so I don't have to carry my big book. And it's going to go in my green backpack that has all my traveling stuff in it. Okay, so then in another video I did, I had gone to a metaphysical thing or whatever, and then I went and bought some stuff. So I bought some stuff at Walmart during the school time or whatever, and I wanted to make a box of shadows. That sounds weird, But I want to use it because I sometimes have little classes with friends, and the reason I'm making this box is I'm putting things on cards, especially for somebody that's extremely new and doesn't know, a lot, or has a question. Instead of handing them my book, which I would prefer to keep, or sometimes people don't have the money to buy books to read, or they don't have the internet because they don't have the money. I mean, I know a lot of people that are broke, and it's kind of hard on people. So I'm making this little tin can so that when I'm doing small classes, say on candle magic, or what I'm writing right now, just to kind of help a friend out that owns a metaphysical store. She wanted me to do some classes for her, so I'm trying to write up some classes to do for her. And the reason I mean write up is I actually will write it up, put it on my computer, print it out, and give the people packets so that they can put them inside of their books or whatever. So it helps them. So I started this little box. Back to the box. Oh my God, I'm rambling. Okay, back to the box. I started working on the box while I was working on the little book because I was working in the same area, whatever. So it'll show you. I get the box. Remember my little tin box? And I put the sticker around it. So this is the little box of shadows. This is the go-to for certain things. And inside of it has the little ABC things. Okay? So what I've done is I've started working in it, filling the box, writing on the cards, like here, I did the elements. Let me pull this out real quick. So I made up some cards so that people could pull them out and look at them. Okay, or we can draw from it and talk about what's on that card as a group. Kind of a learning thing, like you would do with children. But each one of the cards has an element on it. See? So, and it gives, information on it. And then I figured on the back of it, or I might staple another card to it. But go ahead and write down, like, calling that calling that element, calling that quarter. But if you look, I actually put, like, earth on green, air on yellow, fire on red. The light sucks. I'm so sorry, people. I'm really sorry. So, and, I wrote elements, so it's going to be an E, a little bit of my OCD kicked in. I'm trying to back out of that. So, and then I've gone in here and I did the moons, the wolf moon, and I did a little saying that goes with it. And the cards are meant just for me to write on. If I'm in a classroom or I have people around and we're talking about it, they can write on them too. Input. You always learn better in a group than you learn. I mean, when you have other people around you, two heads are better than one. All right, let's just face it. It's a lot better. So that's what I'm kind of up to today. I'm going to, work on it a little bit more and show you where I've gone and what I've done. And my cat's scratching at me, little stinker. So that's what I'm up to. I need to get some more stuff done. I need to get started on things. My husband's going to try to make me a special type of tripod for my cell phone because I can't afford one of them fancy cameras. I'm going to use my cell phone. I paid $800 for the damn thing. I'm going to use it. So he's going to make me a special stand so that I can do stuff in the kitchen and it's on a special stand, and I don't have to worry about this computer business because you can get my videos to come out right, and I don't like that. I mean, it's unpleasant for you guys. So, brightest blessings. I hope that, if I'm doing something that inspires you, let me know. Comment, like. I'm going to try to get better at this, guys. I want to do this. My spiritual journey stopped for a while, and I got to the point where I didn't even want to talk about it because I really, really I was disgusted and I was disgruntled. And it's starting to feel good again. It's getting there, and I still have my shields up, but hey, anyhow, in between the doctor visits and the surgeries, I'll be on and off. So, bright blessings again. Bye.